come out the pocket, but I rock with the game. We attacking, better stand back and watch them run. Shotgun come with the options. Send big blitz, nobody blocking. Big win, that's a ring and a watch. Strong in when he come in the slot, trying to bend the corner, your limbs getting that.
Today, from the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, it's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports. The New Orleans Saints taking on the Atlanta Falcons.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in downtown New Orleans at the Caesars Superdome. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Atlanta Falcons. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Saints team as they enter play. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make it. Still 0-0 here in quarter one, but an early test to check in on as we've got a third down situation looming. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete. Down trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot, and this will remain a scoreless game. Atlanta prepped and readied for its next possession. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your... Still scoreless here in the first, but a third down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action. Throwing is Brady on third down. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Falcons have taken the early lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the way.
So it's third down, ball inside the red zone, and this defense looking to get the stop they need. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15.
Game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, Kamara. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. Simply not much more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me, I loved it because he did it on the ground. A running back taking control of the game. That's what I like to see.
Hold on. An old coot?
Coot, C-O-O-T.
All right, I'll look that up later. On second down, Kamara. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. Looking to throw. Lloyd. This is caught. And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Second down now, this defense sort of finding themselves with their backs against the wall. Ball in the red zone. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. John Kaminsky just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
They were trying to set up a screen there, but that one just too slow in developing.
Yeah, too slow in developing and well read, because that ends up being a bad feeling for the quarterback. When he's got no blocking in front of him, his guys are just going to let defenders go, and they're coming for him. So if it's not there, you just got to throw the ball at the turf at your running back speed.
They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
The whole idea of the screen pass is to fool the defense in a big way and create a big play.
They weren't fooled.
Not 1 second, not one bit. How about them figuring it out, diagnosing it, and spilling it for lost yardage?
So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. Rosa's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. Keeping this offense out of the end zone has to be considered a must here, as this defense can ill afford to go 2 scores down here in the 2nd half. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. And that's McCoy, who is still down following the play. Appears shaken up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. From the gun, Lloyd. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Kamara. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
They'll try to run it in. It's Kamara. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4.
That's a really alert defense there, because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Out now is the field goal unit for New Orleans. This a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. Rosa's kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. We have a 1st down coming up in the red zone. In fact, it's a 1st and goal situation as this offense looks to get into the end zone from about 9 yards out. Brady going to throw. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Falcons are an extra point away from having the lead. And man, Charles, talk about zinging something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later, not right now in the moment.
A tight game here late, and this defense needing a stop to try to get the ball back to their offense to go down and win it. They'll look to throw again. And Callaway taking it in left side. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Back to throw again. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
But enough takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. And that's off the right upright. Thought it might sneak in, but it did not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just... Brady going to throw here. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Calvin Ridley, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athletic.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And last time out, another missed field goal, so maybe their confidence wavering a little bit right now in the kicking game.
And I'm with you on that. I think at this stage, they'd love to not run him back out there in a tough situation. But let's face it, they may have to. So right now, the head coach is talking to the offense coordinator and saying, call this game like we're going to put it in the end zone. Let's try and take the field goal out of it.
It's complete. Kamara. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. He'll look to throw.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Brady going to look to throw. That's going to be caught by Pitts. Touchdown! Kyle Pitts with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Falcons are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.
Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now...
No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on 4th. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. There again is Thomas. They've gone to him a lot. And they're going to be set up down. A field goal does him no good here as we drop you into this situation. Offense staying out there, and they are going on 4th down. Well, they go for it on 4th, but this one. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for the Falcons, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll be back home next week to take on the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for the Saints, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll look to get back on the beam next week as they host the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
day. From Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia. It's week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports. As we'll see Tom Brady and the Atlanta Falcons taking on Teddy Bridgewater and the Denver Broncos.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. We thought the old place was loud. Somehow this place got even louder a short time ago as the Falcons were introduced to this sellout crowd. We're set to go as the Falcons get ready to match up with the Denver Broncos. Hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis. And Charles, we take a look. Still 0-0 here in quarter one, but an early test to check in on as we've got a third down situation looming. On third down, Bridgewater. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on third down. They did.
Big time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early.
Let's get back into the action. The situation, ball in the red zone. It's second down, and the defense needing to step up. Williams going to get it again on second down. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The numbers on the ground for Williams a week ago. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers, because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Bridgewater to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Touchdown, Broncos. Noah Fant, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
So they just got the ball off the interception. Now can this offense take advantage? Great field position, 1st and 10 in the red zone. They'll run on first down. Hawkins. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations.
Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll drop this down to Williams. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They get 15, but they still need it a little bit more. 4th down.
That was a heck of an effort to stop him just short of the marker, but now they're going to need another big play on 4th down on defense, I believe, because offensively, they went from 3rd and long to now it's a go situation here on 4th and inches.
They run. It's Williams. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down. Just enough push up front. He only needed about 6 inches. He didn't get a whole lot more than that. On the ground, this is Williams. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively. 5 yards remain on 2nd down. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3rd and short yardage. Bridgewater. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And the pass is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jerry Jeudy.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Falcons. Calvin Ridley, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use than that, man. One play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one.
Now, can this offense muster a late 2nd quarter drive to break our tie? Let's see. They'll have to be pretty efficient with their time here. Watch the clock. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. And that is caught. It's Winslow. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes, just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. That is Tomlinson, who is down. Boy, not what they want to see. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Brady to throw.
But it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley.
Picked off by Justin Simmons. 20. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Interception. Here's Bridgewater. This is the tight end fan. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Working with 2nd and 5 now. Here's Bridgewater. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. John Kaminsky. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. 3rd and long now after the sack, and we'll see if Bridgewater has a response. Left side here, that's the tight end fan. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
I know that halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his big catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. A field goal try forthcoming now for the Broncos. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Parkey's kick is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So a big 3rd down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the 3rd quarter. Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. And that will be taken in by Ridley for a Falcon touchdown. Calvin Ridley with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Falcons have retaken the lead. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, zings it.
A potential turning point in a one-score game. What can this defense do as they look to hold on to their 2nd half lead? They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Javonte Williams, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos have once again taken the lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right?
A solid drive here has this offense in really good position. Can they finish the drive off? Let's find out. It's 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Brady to throw again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Now Brady.
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Falcons have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead.
And that drive we just saw that culminated in a touchdown, exactly what many offenses are looking for. Sustained ones that can impose the...
This defense in need of a big stop in a tight game in the fourth quarter. Let's see if they can get that stop they need. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that will be taken in by Ridley for a Falcon touchdown. The fourth touchdown pass in the game for Tom Brady. And the Falcons are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Now, that's certainly an important touchdown there and makes this a two-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want...
No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on fourth. Desperation time. Fourth down. Bridgewater. Oh, and Bridgewater intercepted for the third time. Picked up by Richie Grant. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Well, you think about it, though, that interception, great for his stats, but bad for field position. It was fourth down.
Yeah, terrific observation.
It's a third down situation in the fourth quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task. From midfield, here's Brady. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that will be taken in by Ridley for a Falcon touchdown. Calvin Ridley, 50 yards. And the Falcons are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. You can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to.
It's a 2-score game in the fourth quarter. Onside kick coming up, and the kicking team desperately needs the football. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The Falcons ready to take over. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Atlanta, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for Denver, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll be at home for one next week as the Baltimore Ravens come to town. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.